I am delighted to join you in proclaiming June 19th, 2021 to be Juneteenth. The word Juneteenth is a mashup of two words, June and 19th. Juneteenth commemorates June 19, 1865. That is the day when Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas, and read a proclamation, General Order Number 3, which began with these words. The people of Texas are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. In other words, Juneteenth commemorates the day when Black Texans learned that the Civil War was over and slavery had come to an end. Now, you might notice something odd about the timing of this announcement. Juneteenth commemorates June 19, 1865, but most Americans think slavery ended 2 years earlier, on January 1, 1863, when Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. Those dates are a reminder that slavery did not end overnight. Instead, slavery receded slowly at different times and in different places. The Emancipation Proclamation of 1863 declared slavery to be illegal in the Confederate States. Of course, at that time, those states were in open rebellion against our federal government. So the Emancipation Proclamation did not free slaves. Instead, it clarified the purpose and the promise of the Civil War. With the Emancipation Proclamation, Lincoln made it clear that the point of the Civil War was to end slavery in these United States. However, in the real world, slavery receded slowly and unevenly over time, almost county by county. For Black Texans, slavery did not end until 2 months after the end of the Civil War. That is the day that we know as Juneteenth has been celebrated in some form in some communities since 1865. These days, Juneteenth is often celebrated through parades and barbecues, and by recommitting ourselves to the work of ending race-based exploitation in these United States. Juneteenth is also a day tinged with sorrow. Juneteenth is both a liberation story and a story about justice delayed. For me, this tension is the defining characteristic of Juneteenth. Juneteenth is not just an opportunity to celebrate Black liberation, it is also a reminder that the work of dismantling racial exploitation continues to this day. And Mr. Mayor, colleagues, on this day we would be remiss if we did not recognize and remember Clara Peoples for her role in establishing Juneteenth here in Oregon. Now, Clara Peoples died back in 2015, but the old-timers in this room will remember her. She was a beloved community member and educator, and she is the undisputed mother of Juneteenth here in Oregon. In Oregon, the celebration of Juneteenth began in 1945 when Clara Peoples, a Black woman from Oklahoma who worked at the Vanport shipyards, noticed that her co-workers did not celebrate Juneteenth. So Ms. Peoples asked her boss if she and her co-workers could celebrate Juneteenth on their break. Years later, in 1972, Ms. Peoples helped organize Portland's first annual Juneteenth celebration. Portland has celebrated Juneteenth ever since. For me, it is truly an honor to play a small role in continuing the Juneteenth tradition Ms. Peoples started in Oregon. That is why I'd like to take this moment to call on all Portlanders to observe Juneteenth. And on this Juneteenth, please take a moment to both celebrate Black liberation and please take a moment to recommit yourselves to ending racial discrimination in the City of Roses. Thank you.